Yeah. Push the cherry picker forward.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are gonna put the 5.3 LS and the 4L60E into kit. It's been a long time coming. In order to do that, I had to order a 2-part installation kit from Summit, which was a mistake. When I called Summit and said, this is what I'm doing, I need the mounts, they said, okay, you need our kit, which is the manifolds, the mounts, the oil pan. That was like $700. Oh, and it included coils too. But then you also need the Holley kit for the transmission mount. So I had to spend another $900 on the Holley kit. Well, the Holley kit gets here and I can't use the mounts from the Summit kit, and I didn't really need the coils anyways. So if you're gonna do this, order the mount kit from Holley, order the exhaust manifolds and the oil pan from Summit, and call it good. And save you several $100s that way. Now the Holley kit comes with all the mounts that we need. We cannot use the Summit mounts with those, they have their own. Also, you're gonna need to order a low profile intake manifold because the truck manifolds won't work, they're too tall. I got this one on eBay for like 300 bucks. It was a fantastic deal, it's really good quality, and it's low profile. So let's get going with that, guys. Okay, Steve is checking out the engine bay to see what we need to do harness-wise before we put the motor in. And so Antonio's back. Look at that guy.
What's up, guys? Missed y'all.
So, this is my new scanner control module and bar from Knight Rider World. Knight Rider World's in Italy. A nice guy named Giuseppe puts these kits together. This one has motion sensor, so if somebody walks by the car, it'll just light up. I need to figure out a speaker setup, but it has the turbine sounds, or not turbine sounds, but the scanner whoosh. I can talk through it, all sorts of stuff. You even got a remote control for it. Now, with this, when I ordered it, another guy in South Carolina, he made an order at the same time. Giuseppe shipped out my scanner to his address by mistake. Giuseppe reached out to him and said, hey, I apologize to send this to you the wrong. I'm gonna send you a shipping label if you can just forward it. Well, the guy says, okay. And after about a week, he doesn't respond to Giuseppe. Giuseppe accidentally shared his information with me. And I may have accidentally gone onto the Knight Rider forum, so on Facebook, all the groups. You guys rock, by the way. And through those groups, about 80 or 90 people reached out and touched someone on the internet and made contact with this person as well as I did. And I pre-warned him, I'm like, you need to send this part. And he's like, well, the shipping insurance will take care of it. I don't know what your problem is. You'll just get another one. I'm like, that's not the point. The point is you have something that belongs to me and I'm not somebody you want to steal from. So, took about a week and a half of multiple messages through Facebook. Again, thank you guys. And my scanner bar is here.
Perfect.
I don't know if we can power this up outside the car or not, or if we want to try. I don't want to burn it up. Looks pretty simple to install in the car. It is, I opted for the LED just because more modern.
Yeah.
One of the things about all these Knight Rider components, nothing comes with instructions. Nothing. We would need power and ground here, and then a ground here. So, I don't know, we might cause more harm than good trying to light this up on the bench. Much more up to date than the other piece of crap. So, which by the way, the other dashboard and all the pieces are in that box right there, getting shipped off to Jeremy Rhodes. He's gonna try and make an economy kit out of it to try and sell to people. So good luck to him on that. All right, so what'd you figure, sir?
Everything that we're gonna connect is gonna either go through the harness that they use here on the factory and we repin it, and anything that we don't wanna repin is gonna actually go through the harness that's going over there through like a body mount to the inside of the vehicle. So that won't be a problem. Like I probably would just not put the intake manifold on. Or if you put it on, just put it on lightly because that'll be easier to take that off and slip the harness behind to the transmission. I think you'll be fine. I just gotta grab that harness because I've gotta cut that down, and some of it is gonna mate up to some of this. So I gotta look up ye old wiring diagram for this vehicle.
Yay.
But everything else is gonna be
treasure map out.
Yeah, basically.
The Chiltons.
Oh gosh.
Or Hanes.
Oh man.
I don't know, I was always partial to the Hanes.
We're not talking about underwear. So, all right, I'll rip the motor mounts out. I'll start trying to clean up the engine bay. What's going on there? Well, what the fuck is that about? That's not supposed to happen. I better go up. So there's old motor mounts that are right here. There's bolts that go through the frame here. And there's a nut on the backside and it's not captured, it's just loose. That is some bullshit right there. This is gonna, I don't know how I'm gonna get to that. That's crazy. I think they're supposed to be captured and they're not. That's just crap. Hey Steve, I had a question. Are these nuts that are on the back side supposed to be captured?
They're rivets though? Is that what
No,
it is?
they're nuts. Nuts and bolts. But like, I don't know how I'm gonna get a wrench in there to.
Or you could just grab it from the inside here. This whole inside part with the spring
Oh, is it
empty.
hollow?
It's
Okay.
hollow.
Okay, I'm used to going through the little hole. They don't normally let me in through the back.
Yep.
So if I go through the back door, it holds pretty good. Okay, good grip. The engine mounts and tranny mounts are here. And again, there's no instructions.
Okay.
So we just gotta look at everything and figure out how it goes. These mounts won't be used.
Okay.
Also, this is just sitting on here and the water pump can come off because we're not gonna reuse this water pump.
So then strip her down.
Just this, and I will leave this.
Just take one thing at a time. Don't scratch her all up. You're gonna scare me.
Yeah, I got a kit for that.
Engine hoists. Where's the transmission?
All right.
All right. And she's ready to go.
You ready to go? This is out of a 02 Chevy 1500. It's like we forgot how to do this shit.
I know, right? It's been a year, right?
It's been a couple of days for me.
Getting rustier and rustier by the second.
Fuck it.
Pick the whole thing up. Goodness gracious.
Absolutely cannot get to the bottom bolts on the motor mounts, so I'm having to modify one of my tools to work. I'm gonna try and bend this wrench a little bit, see if I can get it in there. Okay, this is the biggest pain in the ass I've ever ran into. These motor mounts have to come off the frame for the new ones to go on. The only access we have is this tiny little hole right here to get to all 3 bolts. To get to this forward bolt, I had to use a normal wrench, come in at an angle and grab the nut while on the top. For this bolt, I had to use a crow's foot to come up in and hold the nut. For the bottom wrench down in the channel, I actually had to bend a wrench and get down in and get on the nut there like that to get it off on both sides. That was definitely a challenge. And if you're doing this at home on the ground, this is gonna take you all day. This is crazy. I don't know how the new ones are going in. That's gonna be an Antonio problem.
Slide it on. You got a torque wrench?
Do I have a torque wrench? Yes. Don't know how to use it? No.
Got a part of a diagram for the truck.
What happened? You said this was gonna be easy.
Oh, it is.
What about this?
Oh yeah, that's all intentional because that's the easy part.
That's the easy part.
Yep. That's going to interface with the bottom of our box into whatever kit needs. Anything that we need for the engine and transmission is largely going to be right here, but all of our permissions are going to come through this guy. And this bad boy here is our fuse box. It's going to give us all our power.
And that's easy.
Relatively, yeah.
You know the difference between a donkey punch and a shamrock? Permission.
I don't get it.
I know, it's okay. Don't worry. Antonio and I get it.
He laughed, so.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Steve over there, he's turned into a psychopath, like Dr. Frankenstein. He's like, this is easy. What are you talking about, Jason? He's like, there's nothing to this. I got this all day long.
Yep, we're getting there.
Steve, you got one more flywheel bolt? Our scientific torquing technique. Steve's getting excited over there about that wiring. Tell me when. Okay.
Perfect.
By the time I pay all my lab assistants and scientists, I'm broke. I make nothing. Zero zilch.
I make nothing. Zero. Zilch. By the time I pay all my scientists, all my people in my research department, lab coats, it's a wash. Well, why you do it then, baby Billy? Well, 'cause I'm selfless.
Well, why you do it then, Billy? Because I'm selfless.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since we had Kit up here, but finally, after months, finally, we got all of the brackets from Holley for the installation of the LS swap on this car. There are other brands I could have gone with that we would have had faster, but they weren't quite as an exact fit for this. Holley makes the absolute best product when it comes to the swaps for the LS for the kit, or for the F-body I should say. Anyways, let's cut to it. LS1 coming on. Well, as Steve moves that up, these shiny silver brackets are the ones I was talking about. Getting the bolts were an absolute nightmare to do the nuts and the bolts on the back. I don't know how anybody's gonna do this on the ground at home. We've got the lift and the full shop and all our equipment, and it was still a huge pain in the butt. Well, that could have been real ugly. Always pay attention to your equipment, because right here, all this fluid leaking out of our ram, it just sprung a leak while we were lifting that up. That is not good. Luckily, we have an extra ram here for that. We get that changed out and get back to business. Knew something was wrong because of how long it was taking to lift up. This is a dual action ram, which means it pumps on the up and the down. And it was taking way too long, and then I saw the fluid pour out. So glad we just happened to have an extra ram. We didn't have the engine too high in the air. We're doing good. There's plenty of room back here. We have all the tilt we can get with this thing. Hey Alan, can you push the cherry picker forward? Okay, that's not good. Well, what the hell happened? That was scary. Wow. It's gonna swing here in a second. There we go. So we've almost lost the engine twice. Do we want to adjust our leveler before we do this so it's centered so that we can actually level it?
Okay, Steve, go down with the tranny, please.
Yeah, Steve, go down to the tranny.
I think it still needs to come down.
Well, I'm going to be completely honest. That kicked my ass. I'm very grateful to have Steve and Alan here to help me today. A couple of things if you're doing the LS swap on this. One is you have to take the passenger valve cover off. Two is you have to take the wiper motor off, otherwise you'll destroy it. You're not gonna have enough room otherwise. We've done it. I mean, I've worked with these guys for 20 years. I've been in the field for 30. I can't count how many engine replacements we've done. This one, you need 3 people to do it. This is not a 2-person job. You need 3 people that know what they're doing, and also check your equipment. We almost lost the engine twice. So that was fun. Now that this is done, you're gonna see a lot more progress on this car. You're gonna see a lot more of it back in the channel. I've got the new fenders here. I've got the new bumper here. All of the electronics are gonna be here from Italy in a few weeks. I can't wait. Don't forget to stick around, like, share, and subscribe, and tell us what you like about our videos, what you don't. Everybody have a great week.